guys, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you all so much for coming back. I appreciate everyone subscribing and liking and watching the videos. I posted, and a couple of days later I went on a cruise and I didn't have service. I didn't get the Wi-Fi package, although my best friend did let me check it occasionally. I wasn't really concerned with getting on social media when I was on vacation, but I was so surprised when I came back to port in Galveston and I had so many subscribers, so many views. I was amazed. I was telling everyone I was not TikTok, that's gone, but I was telling everyone that I was YouTube famous and they were making fun of me, but I don't care. So hi, thank you so much for being here. This is going to be a super short video. I thought it was kind of important to myself to come on here and talk about goals that I have for cross stitching this year. That was actually my New Year's resolution, is to be more purposeful with goals, setting goals, completing goals, having a system to complete them, with cross stitching, with reading, with professionally, my relationships with my son, with my husband, family, friends, self-care, everything. I just need to get more, like I said, more purposeful with them, and that way I can complete them easier, hopefully. That's the plan. So I wanted to come on here, and also gives me an opportunity to be held accountable. If I'm telling you guys what I want to do and what I want to complete for the year, then, you know, I can be like, look guys, I completed this goal that I told you about. I'm so happy. Or my family can see and they're like, hey, you know, you told us this would be ready and it's not. Where is it at? So hopefully this will help, just so I can go back and be like, oh, I did say that. I wanted to get that done. Let me do it. Kind of like that. So I have a really easy, kind of fun, I guess, goal this year. My number one for cross stitching is to start a project every month. Just one, at least, and at the max I would say probably 3. I had started the bluebonnet one in January. February I have one planned that you'll see in my next whip parade, hopefully. And then after that I have a couple of projects that I want to start. 3 that comes to mind. I want to start a new Carolyn Manning project. I love my orange flowers so much, but I do want to start one of her patchwork looking ones. And I want to start the Rosewood Manors Quaker, Autumn Quaker. It's been on my dream list for a really, really long time. It is beautiful. I'll post a picture of it here. It is just so me. It's so lovely. I want the floss, the hand-dyed floss. I want the hand-dyed fabric. Like, I want it to look just like this. Maybe even a frame that's similar. I love it. My favorite season is autumn, fall. We don't really have one here in Texas, unfortunately, in South Texas anyway. And it's my birthday month. It's Halloween. It's, you know, all the fun times. So that has been on my list for a while. I think this year I'm gonna bite the bullet. I think I'm gonna do it as a birthday start this year, just as a treat to myself. So we'll see. And then I also want to start Alforst Embroideries, the Nutcracker, I believe it's called, but I'll post a picture. I love the Nutcracker. I was in ballet for years and years and years, and it's just, it holds a special place in my heart. I don't think I could do anything now, but I love it. I love watching it. I love everything about it. And the Nutcracker is just a classic. I have nutcrackers all around my house around Christmas time. My Nana passed away almost 2 years ago, and she had a lot, and I got handed down some. So it's just, the Nutcracker just tugs at my little heartstrings. So I wanted to start those 3. I don't know exactly what Carolyn Manning yet. But I have one in mind that I'm kind of going back and forth on. So those 3 for sure. Carolyn Manning, the Nutcracker from Alforst Embroidery, and Autumn Quaker by Rosewood Manor. So those are 3 of my, well, I guess 2. Start a project every month and maybe start those 3 projects within those months, you know. So that is goal number 1. Goal number 2 is just being more purposeful about what I am starting and what I am working on. My, like, that bluebonnet that I want to submit to the silent auction, that's coming up in March. I need to get that done. I need to stop doing other things. Like my sister's cross stitch. Like I do want to get my sister's cross stitch done, but her birthday is in November. Like I have time. I need to work on the blue bonnet first. So just kind of prioritizing what I'm working on, what I'm stitching on, and deadlines that I have that are goals that I need to kind of, you know, get those done first and not work on things that are not, you know, as important that I get done, if that makes any sense. So that was goal number 2. I was thinking about trying the whip go situation, which I think is such a fun idea. It's so cool. And even like Marjorie Maid does the pick a whip every month. Super great ideas. I love them. They're creative, they're cute, they have everyone stitching on, you know, the same type of pattern. It just, I don't think right now where I'm at in my stitching career, I don't know if it's career, but my stitching life, if that is gonna work for me yet. I'm still trying to think on it because I love the ideas of those, but I don't think I am there yet. I think maybe if I have more projects too, I have more projects to pull from. If the prompt is called, it will help, because I only have, I think, 14 whips, and I finished my son's. I'm actually fixing to go to my mom's to frame it. So I just don't have that many projects. So we'll see. Maybe next year I'm thinking, because I'll have way more whips next year. I am stitching a special project that I can't share too much about because almost my whole entire family watches me on here. Shout out to my family. I love y'all so much. It is a big project for my family. They don't know about it until right now. We are finding out as my family finds out. And it's going to be something that I'm going to have to plan. I've already started planning it and execute, or it will not happen in the timely manner that I need it to happen. So I want it to happen by Christmas. They're going to be Christmas presents. It's something that I'm going to have to design, which I've never done before. I got graph paper. Is that right? I don't know. So I am trying to get one of those done every 3 months. So that's all I can say about that. But the goal is to get that done and for my family by Christmas. Sorry. Sorry guys. I would tell my family not to watch, but you can't tell my mom not to watch. It's impossible. And I think some other people too that they'll never admit. Another goal, this is kind of silly and fun. I want to go to my LNS at least once every 2 months. Like I said in my last video, it's kind of far. It's a trek. It's about an hour through Houston. Like I live south of Houston. I have to go like through downtown, the thick of things. Like it's very intense driving Houston. If you've ever been to Houston, if you live in Houston or anywhere near it, it's nuts. Traffic is just crazy. So it's an adventure to go up there. So, but once every 2 months I should be able to handle. My husband just told me he wanted to go with me next time, so we might make a day of it and just go and see what we can, find different shops and stuff. So go into the cross stitch store once every 2 months, have like a budget, not a high budget, $50, $70, and just go up there and see what I can find, what materials I can find. Get some variegated thread. Maybe I'll try stitching with some silk this year. I don't know. It just depends on what I find in the store. The store that I'm talking about is 123 Stitch. They're located in Spring, Texas. And yeah, so we will see how that goes. I have plans to go up there maybe on the 29th of January. I am taking a personal day from work, or that next weekend, like the first weekend of February. So we'll see. But hey, it's planned, so that's one step towards my goal. The other goal I have, I don't even remember what number this is, but the other goal I have is to finish Santa. If you watched last time, Santa is a pain in my neck and back and hips and anywhere else you can have pains at. I want him done. I got such good advice on my last video, everyone telling me to sew fabric onto it, put it on a pillow. Like, so many people commented. Thank y'all so much. I was seriously like stuck. Like, the only thing in my mind was get my mom to sew a border and put it on some papers. So I'm glad I have different options now. My mom is a sewer. She doesn't sew as much as she used to, but she's way better at it than I am, because I'm like don't do it at all, but she's way better at measuring things and making sure things are even and all that jazz. So I'm going to give her your advice and comments and suggestions and see what she thinks. Because let me be honest, she's probably going to be the one that's doing it. So I'll have to see what she feels comfortable with, you know, all that jazz. So, but I want Santa at least completed, if not an FFO. I want him, done. So whatever, he can leave. Another thing that I want to do, I guess it goes back to the patterns that I want to start those 3. I think I want to do a Nora Corbett. I found one. I'll pop it up here. On 1, 2, 3. No, not. Oh, that I was just like, had a brain fart. That place that my local LNS, it's not 1, 2, 3 stitch. It's 3 stitches. I was like, wait, that wasn't right. The Nora Corbett that I found is on 1, 2, 3 stitch. So this is it. I've never stitched with beads before. I never have connected beads. I've never done anything. So I kind of want to try my hand on it. I know that I have some Mill Hill ornaments that I love, but I never have tried because the beads are kind of intimidating. I will have to watch YouTube tutorials because I do not know how that works. But so that's another goal, to stitch with beads. And then the last goal that I have is I want to try my hand again at dyeing fabric. Like I tried the Love Bug sampler, just the pink, and it's a pretty pink, but I want to do the marbling and have different, you know, colors in there where you can really see it. So I was gonna just started the book club, the Stitchers book club that Clouds Factory is hosting. I just started it last night, I think. And I did find some Aida that goes with it, so I didn't have to dye some white Aida, and I'm happy with it. It's gonna look really, really good, but I need to find a pattern that I want that marbling effect in, so I can try dyeing my own Aida again. Give that another goal. Give it another go. So anyway, so those are my goals for 2025. I want to add that I want to post on YouTube, my floss tube, at least twice a month. I want to do one video with cross stitching, you know, just like a, hey, this is my whips, or, you know, whatever, what I've been working on, my stash, like a normal floss tube. And then also I am going to start posting about books, because this channel, I wanted it to be cross stitch and books. It's 2 of my passions. It's 2 of what I love to do on a daily basis, and 2 things that I can talk a lot about. I mean, I can actually talk a lot about a lot of things, but the only 2 things people would find interesting. So here in a little bit, I'm going to be posting my top 10 books of 2024. So if you're interested in that, that'll probably be the next video that gets posted. A little life update, other than, you know, just life in general. You know, it's always a roller coaster. We had some things going at work. Like I said, I work in law enforcement. We had actually had an officer shooting that he sadly passed away. So at work, it's been a little crazy, just overwhelming. But the funeral is this week, so, you know, maybe things will go back to normal as they can be, which, you know, will take a while. I got back from the cruise. I had a marvelous time with my girlfriends. It was actually a bunch of girls that I work with. We went from Galveston to Cozumel, and I broke my toe in Cozumel. And I'm healing up. It's okay. Only me. I mean, I'm clumsy, and it happened. I still had a blast. It was so much fun. I haven't laughed that hard in so long. I made TikToks. You know, got to read on the balcony. It was a really, really relaxing time. So that was exciting. I can't wait to go back. We're already planning our next cruise. Might be for my birthday. We're not sure yet. Let's see. Other than that, I think that's it. Just gearing up for this winter storm that we're gonna get. It's supposed to snow. I really hope it does. I love snow. Love it. I hardly ever, I think I've seen more than like flurries once in my whole entire life. So we're supposed to get inches of snow, which is wild. That is tonight and tomorrow. So hopefully I'm looking forward to it. So maybe I'll get some stitching done. Yeah, so that's really it. This video was actually longer than I thought it was going to be, probably because I can't stop talking. I'm a talkaholic. Both my parents, my mom and my dad, are talkers. Get it from both sides. So anyway, thank y'all so much for being here. Be sure to like and subscribe, because when I tell y'all I get so excited, my husband can't even, he's like, I can't believe you almost have 300 subscribers. Like, that's nuts. And I'm like, I know, that's crazy. But I really do appreciate it. It makes me so happy. Like, I get giddy whenever I look and be like, oh, someone commented or someone liked it or whatever. But thank y'all so much, and I will see y'all again on my top 10 books of 2024. And if you're just here for cross stitching, it's totally okay. I will be posting another floss tube probably in about 2 weeks. Okay, thank you, and y'all have a good day. Bye.